Welcome to Washington Demons Softball in the Southeast Iowa Video Network, powered by the Washington County Hospital and Clinics. We got a great matchup today, which we will preview with the pregame show, brought to you by the A&C Williams Agency of Farm Bureau Financial Services in Washington. But it's a rivalry. Mount Pleasant taking on Washington. 15 miles away, but today they meet on the diamond, and it has been a tale of two cities for these two teams. Washington, to start off the year, they are hot, going 6-1, ranked in the top 10 now in 3A. In Mount Pleasant, 1-7, having a tough start to their season, but they just got their first win yesterday against New London, 3-1. So maybe that is how they're going to turn it around. But out there in the circle for the Demons, it's the ace, Colby Grainer. She has been phenomenal all season long and is looking to get going against a team in Mount Pleasant that's had a tough time hitting. And behind her, she's got Salazar at short. Behind the plate, she's got Anderson and Bella Salazar at third. In left field, Cuddy back. Right field, Messer. And center field, Grainer. And third base, Hartman. Second base, Gertis. A typical starting lineup for the Demons as they try to remain undefeated in conference play. First pitch will miss for a ball. Fouled away. Keegan Coleman up to bat. She is the catcher for Mount Pleasant. The Panthers will need to hop on the Demons early. JV game right before this. The Demons able to win in 5, 20-3. So we'll see if varsity can be a little closer of a matchup. And when you got two teams that are typically more rivals, you never know what can happen in that game. A 1-2 count. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Great start to the game so far. And it's what we've been used to seeing out of Colby this season. She has been phenomenal. Not just shutting down opposing teams, but getting the strikeouts. "39 strikeouts this season, now 40 as that's fouled away, and she's already starting on her next batter, Sagebird Chet, the right way. 0-1 count. You see Leighton Salazar out there at short, moving a little more towards the third baseline, leaving a big gap up the middle. Here's the 0-1. Missing outside to even it up at 1-1. But this is a Mount Pleasant offense that's really just trying to find an answer so far. As that one's fouled away. A half swing there. 1-2 count. They lost two of their best batters last season, and their top returner was Keegan Coleman, who's had a .288 average last season. They're hitting pretty solid though on the year, just not able to bring those runners across. Here's a ground ball over to third base, picked up by Hartman. The throw over in time for out number 2. Hartman had to travel a little bit to her left, but not an issue for her. Picked up the short hopper and able to corral it and throw it over the first in time. Parker Coleman will be up to bat. She's played and started in all 8 games for the Panthers. In her 26 at-bats, she's got 5 singles and a double, 5 RBIs, but 10 strikeouts to 0 walks. Something she's trying to work on, but she's just an 8th grader, so she's got plenty of time to get that experience under her belt. Fouled away there, 1-1 count. Coleman is batting .231 this season. She got an on-base percentage of 207. And now she finds herself in a 1-1 count against one of the best pitchers in the SEC. 2-1 though. Two one pitch drops in there, called strike. Going with the off speed, and it works well. There's still that big gap right up the middle. If she can just hit a grounder up there, we'll just get past the glove of Colby Griner. And it'll be a base hit for Parker Coleman.
Now batting the pitcher, Jolynn Martin.
So the first base runner is now aboard for the Panthers with 2 away here in the top of the first. Up to bat is Jolynn Martin. She's the pitcher that we will see when we head to the bottom of the first inning. Right now she's at the plate. She'll fly one out to center field. Underneath it is Ella Griner, and she will make the play for out number 3. So not a lot happening on offense for the Panthers. Washington keeps them off the board 0-0 as we head to the bottom.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Out in the field for Mount Pleasant to start off this game, Jolynn Martin will be pitching. Behind the dish will be Coleman. Out at first base will be Ensminger. At second base, Burchett. Shortstop, Lila Cook. And at third base, Treagle. Izzy Sloat will be out in left field, and Coleman out in center field, and then Dodds in right field. A strong defense that they're gonna have to shut down this Demon offense, which can get hot, and it's going to be a tough challenge for them. And this Demon offense, the Leighton Salazar, she's been the story of the year so far. Just past doubleheader sweep against Burlington, 100 career stolen bases, and her 200th career hit. Out there as well, Ella Griner and Colby Griner following up behind her. Olivia Anderson, Bella Salazar, Hallie Cuddyback, Mackenzie Messer, Natalie Hartman, and Kaylee Gertis to round out that batting order. They're going to try and strike first now after that clean inning from Griner. And it all starts with the leadoff batter, Salazar. She's batting .500 this season. Just an insane start to the year. An on-base percentage of .556. She's only struck out once. It's exactly what you need from your leadoff hitter to get things started off. Swing and a miss, though. Good pitch up top. Salazar gets a piece of it, but it goes right back to the backstop for the second strike of the at-bat. Last season, she was batting .524. She'll ground one back. Picked up by the pitcher, Martin. Thrown over to Ensminger at first for the first out of the first inning.
Now batting number 9, center fielder, Ella Griner.
Ella Griner now up to bat. Center fielder for the Demons. She got the last out, last inning, or at the top half. Now stands in as the Demons look for their first base runner of the ball game. A 1-0 count to her. That pitch missing outside for ball one. Griner this season batting .368. Only 3 strikeouts, 4 walks, 7 RBIs, and 1 home run. One of the 2 home runs from the Demons this season. Two-one count now. I pitch in there for a called strike 2. Seeing Martin have a good handle of her off-speed pitch right now. Just dropping down through the zone. Tries to go to the same spot on the inside, but just misses a little too much there. The count is full. And that one too inside as well. So a full count walk for the first base runner for the Demons as Ella Griner reaches first base. And now Colby Griner will be up to bat. Provided a clean and quick top of the first. Now, can she do some damage? She'll take ball one. Besides being amazing on the in the circle, Griner's batting .261 with 5 RBIs, a couple of doubles. She's also provided 5 runs for this Demon offense. She's looking to increase that average a little bit, but a pretty good season so far. Solid start. Last year as a freshman, she batted .281, so we'll see if she can get hot here, but she'll take a 4-pitch walk. And now the first runner in scoring position is Ella Griner, and Colby Griner's out to first base. So the Demons looking to do some damage here early. Olivia Anderson now up to the bat, catcher. She's one of the few seniors on this team. It's Anderson, Bella Salazar, and Hallie Cuddyback. A pretty young team, and they found a lot of success already this season. And if that can continue, you can only imagine what next year's going to bring. But a 1-1 count here. As Martin looks to get herself out of a jam. Couple walks. Now the 1-1 popped up. Right in the middle of the infield, a couple of Panthers going after it. But it was Burchett making the play. You had Burchett and Insminger both chasing after that ball. But I believe it was Burchett who was able to steal it away. So 2 outs now. Bella Salazar up to bat. Ella Griner on second. Colby Griner on first. 0-1 count at the plate. This one swatted into right field. Coming around is Ella Griner. No throw to home, and that'll be the first run scored for the Demons as they take the lead 1-0 in the first inning.
Now batting, left fielder 19.
Colby Griner will advance to third. And standing on first with the RBI is Bella Salazar as Hallie Cuddyback steps up to the plate. It's the left fielder for the Demons. With 2 outs, you're looking to strike for more. A 1-0 count. There goes Salazar. She gets a stolen base, a free bag. No throw down with that runner on third. That one missing just high as well. So a 3-0 count. And it's starting to get a little dangerous out there for Martin in the circle. 1 pitch away from loading the bases, and that one will be called a strike. Taken all the way was Cuddyback. Don't want to swing and hit something that's nasty and ground it out. There's ball 4 there. And the bases are juiced for Mackenzie Messer.
Number 23, Mackenzie Messer. Remember Ryan Levy played that baseball. You got to throw it on.
Only one hit for the Demons here in this first inning. But they've used 3 walks to get that first run across and load the bases here. Messer will swing and miss at the first one for a strike. She doesn't need to do much, just gotta find a gap. She'll take one outside, 1-1 count. This one, finding the gap between first and second. That'll be a base hit that's going to score 2 runs for the Demons. Up 3-0. Colby Greiner scoring from third, and from second, it was Bella Salazar. So 3-0. Demons on top. Cuddy back to second. And Messer standing on first base with 2 RBIs to her name.
There you go.
And here's another line drive right between right field and center field, all the way to the fence. Here comes another run in. Messer all the way from first to home to give the Demons a 5-0 lead. What a start.
Batting your second baseman, number 16, Kalia Gertis.
Natalie Hartman with the bases clearing double. Kaylee Gertis now up to bat, looking to continue things for the Demons. And just like that, they've blown this game open. Leighton Salazar grounded out for the first out of the inning, then a couple walks, and then Anderson popped out to second, and it looked like Martin was going to get herself out of this first inning with it being a close game. They're still tied potentially, but then Bella Salazar, Hallie Cuddyback, Messer, and Hartman all delivered for the Demons with 2 outs to get this rally going. And all of a sudden, it's 5-0 and a runner on second. The 0-2 pitch held off on by Gertis. This is Gertis' 4th game started this season, and she takes one high and away, 2-2. She's played 7 games with only 7 at-bats this season. In those 7 at-bats, she's had 3 hits, all singles and 2 runs. There's a ball up high as well. And the count's full, 3-2 with 2 away. The 3-2 pitch swung on, dribbled over to third base, picked up by Striegel. The throw over in time. So that's the 3rd out. But the Demons batted all the way through the order in the first inning and now lead 5-0.
At Southeast Iowa Cabinets and Strabela Construction, we provide everything from design to complete installation of your kitchen cabinets. For small town service with competitive prices, Southeast Iowa Cabinets and Strabela Construction are here for you.
At WCHC, our goal is to take great care of our patients and our staff.
We are able to approach you, take care of your issues, but also give you a path, as far as referrals or treating you right then and there.
Our role in the community is taking care of something that matters to everyone. It's their family and their health.
More than you expect for your health care.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page. Your adventure starts here. Capper Auto Group, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram will get you ready in style. Meet with our friendly and experienced team to find a vehicle that gets you on the road, and rely on our service shop to keep you there. Capper Auto Group. See yourself the Capper experience.
So the Demons up 5-0 after the first inning. Now Colby Greiner has a lot of padding to use as she takes the circle here in the top of the second. She'll face Bella Dodds, Peyton Ensminger, and Shaylee Cook for sure. After Shaylee, it's Lila Cook and Lindsay Striegel to round out the order. Here's a foul ball over the backstop. A 1-1 count. But Mount Pleasant last year, 1-14 in conference play, finished in the bottom, and this year hasn't started out too hot for them in conference play. 0-2 after a 2-game loss to Fairfield. There's a ground ball over to Salazar at short. Throws it over the head of Bella Salazar, and that'll be a base hit for the Panthers.
Now batting the left fielder, number 20, Peyton.
Dodds might have been there and beaten out the throw anyway. The ball bouncing out of the glove of Salazar means that it's a base hit. Peyton Ensminger now up to the plate. She'll sky one out to right field. Underneath to pick it up is Messer, and that'll be the first out of the inning. It could bounce back after allowing the runner to reach first.
Now batting the first baseman, number 19.
We've seen the Panthers, a bit of aggressiveness here on the first pitch. Jolyn Martin flew out to center field to end the first inning, but that was on the first pitch, and there goes Ensminger swinging away. Shaylee Cook now up to bat, playing first base for the Panthers. But they lost both games to Fairfield, which puts them tied for the last spot in the SEC, 0-2. However, they were able to win that game against New London. So a busy week. This is the fourth game of the week. They're 1-2 so far, looking to go 500 this week if they can come back in this one now, but they've put themselves in a tough position here at the start of the ball game. 5-0, Demons on top. One-two pitch to Cook, foul tipped, caught by Anderson, and that'll be a strike three for the second out of the inning.
Now batting shortstop, number 5, Lila Cook.
2 strikeouts for Colby Greiner out there. Already over 40 strikeouts this season. That's her 41st, and we have seen some truly phenomenal games. She had a 20 strikeout game earlier and a 16 strikeout game. Now she's ahead 0-1 in this count. It's a swing and a miss there. That's 0-2 to Lila Cook. Exactly where Greiner wants her. And Greiner can really mess around with this pitch, have some fun with it. Goes up top with a fastball, but that'll be a bit too high. Lila Cook, good job sitting off that one. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. Count remains 1-2. Good job battling up there for Lila Cook. Already stranded a base runner in the first inning, looking to not do that again here. But 1 strike away. Here's the pitch. Just missing. 2-2. Now battling back from an 0-2 to an even count, and now a full count. Greiner just getting a loose with her control here. After going up 0-2, she's trying for the strikeout, I think, but you just got to pound the zone, and the hitter is able to make contact. Trust your defense. There's called strike 3, though. That'll be the third out of the inning. 3 straight after allowing the leadoff hit. And we will head to the bottom of the second as the Demons look to add some more insurance runs.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Summer is here, and Fairway's got you covered all baseball and softball season long. With a large variety and low prices, Fairway is the easy home run choice for all your grocery needs. Make Fairway your home field advantage.
At Washington Lumber and Home Center, our extensive knowledge, great pricing, and a long list of local installation experts, you are guaranteed to get the service you deserve with the quality you should expect. Washington Lumber and Home Center, your local place for great results.
My name is Levi Lyle. I have lived in Kyoto my entire life, but I've been an organic farmer for about a decade. Truly, the reason to do business locally is because of the joy and fulfillment that comes in relationships. Coming to Professional Proteins is an opportunity to work with good people.
Welcome back here for some Demons softball. Demons up 5-0, and we'd like to thank Fairway Meat and Grocery of Washington for helping sponsor this broadcast and allowing us to produce this game live out there and put it on Facebook and YouTube for everyone watching. The Demons' hot start to conference play. A big couple of games there earlier this week against Burlington. Burlington won the conference last year with Washington just 2 games back. But, man, they struck first this year. Leighton Salazar grounding out. Hard ground out to shortstop. Making the play was Lila Cook. So that'll be the first out of the inning, but that didn't hurt the Demons last time. Able to put 5 runs all across the board with 2 outs. There's a called strike to Ella Griner. Now a hard ground ball, third base, picked up by Striegel, throw over in time. 2 quick outs here for the Panthers, and Colby Griner's up to bat. But the Demons playing Burlington, they won the first one 9-6, but that second game was the big one. 13-1, 12 runs scored in the first inning, and they just blew them out in a huge statement game to the rest of the conference in 3A that Washington is here to play this season, already ranked in the top 10 and looking to chase a state title this season. But at the plate, Colby Griner, 2-0. That one missing up top. 3-0 count now. And just as we were looking at a quick inning for the Panthers, in danger of walking the third batter of the inning. And on 4 pitches, she will. Colby Griner over the first.
Now batting the catcher, number 10, Olivia Anderson.
So Griner to first now, and courtesy runner will come in. Out there will be Mia Davies, a freshman. Played in 3 games this season, all in courtesy runner situations. And now Anderson.
Running at first base, number 5, Mia Davies.
Up to the plate. Swung down, giving it a ride. Back to left field, and it's gone. A 2-run blast for Olivia Anderson. With 2 outs, they get a base runner on, and Olivia Anderson not only brings her home, but she brings herself around the bases with the 2-run blast to make it 7-0.
Now batting your first baseman, number 14, Bella Salazar.
Man, she got all of that one, shot it out to left field, and that really, you knew it was off the bat that it was gone. Out there giving chase was Ensminger, but there was no reason to. That thing cleared the fence by at least 10 feet. So 7-0, and the story of the game so far is the Demons scoring runs with 2 outs. All 7 runs coming with 2 outs on the board, and the Panthers just need to figure out how to get that 3rd out right now. It's been eluding them all game. 1-1 pitch popped up off the dugout on the 3rd base line. A 1-2 count now. Salazar singled and scored an RBI single in the 1st. She brought home the 1st run. Now here she is up again, 7-0. Here's a fly ball, left field. Gonna be shallow, tough play, and a great catch out there by Lila Cook. Had to run back to get it. So it'll end the inning, but not after Olivia Anderson brought home a couple more runs for the Demons on a 2-run home run. Demons lead 7-0.
Breaking news.
Are you looking for a sports show with intensity?
And we'll see you in court, Mark Cuban, you broke bum.
Are you looking for a sports show with passion?
Moment of silence for the name Wells Fargo Arena.
And are you looking for a sports show with whatever this is?
And today we are counting down Justin Bieber's top 10 girlfriends. That's right.
Make sure to check out Andy and Hunter every Thursday on Prep Sports Plus, breaking down all the high school sports from across the Southeast Iowa region, talking about all your favorite schools such as Washington, Mount Pleasant, Fairfield, Waco, Winfield Mount Union, Pekin, and so much more. Make sure to check out Prep Sports Plus every Thursday at noon on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
I love helping people. I always wanted to help people. That's what I love the most.
We do a really good job of growing our own, but also we are able to take your skills, adapt them to what we need, or grow them as well.
Our leadership group here, they are actively involved, always supportive of our new ideas and innovation here at the hospital.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics. Apply today.
Back here in Washington, 7-0, and a new pitcher coming in for the Demons. Hallie Cuddyback moving from left field to in the circle. Colby Griner, her day is done. 2 innings pitched, 3 strikeouts, only allowing 1 base hit. She will move over to second base, and Kaylee Gertis will move in the left field to fill Cuddyback's spot. Lindsay Striegel will be up to bat for the Panthers. She's the 9-hole hitter. And they're looking to just start to scratch away at this lead. They need to get runs across here soon, or else they'll run out of time. 1-0 pitch, grounded over to second. Colby Griner picks it up and throws it over the first in time for the 1st out. So even when she's not in the circle, she's still involved in every ball put in play. Had a part in every out so far this game. And now we'll head to the top of the order. Keegan Coleman up to bat. She struck out swinging. And Hartman, you see her creeping up about a third of the way down the line, expecting a bunt. There she is swinging away, though. 1-1 count. Two 2-1 now. Cuddyback this season has played in 2 games, pitched 2 1/3 innings. She evens it up at 2-2. She is yet to allow a run this season and has 2 strikeouts to 1 walk, only allowing 1 hit. She's been effective out there in the circle, just hasn't had too much opportunity, and that's just because of how loaded the pitching staff is here for the Demons. Bella Salazar has been phenomenal, 3.89 ERA, and there's a little grounder over to Cuddyback, and she picks it up, spins over to first, and gets her out in time for a quick 2 outs.
Now batting the second baseman, number 17, Sage Burchett.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go down, 1-2. And now Sage Burchett's up to bat. looking to keep the inning alive. Demons looking for the first clean inning of the ball game. That one misses high for ball one. But the staff with Salazar at a 3.89 ERA, 20 strikeouts, an opponent's batting average of 287, and then, of course, Colby Griner, who we just saw, she's got a 2.16 ERA with an opponent's batting average of 233, so two very effective pitchers. Cuddyback just hasn't had too much opportunity this season to get out there, but here she is in a 7-0 ball game, able to pitch her game. 1-2 count, one strike away. Burchett steps in. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three. The first strikeout of the day for Cuddyback, and it will send us to the bottom of the third here in the Southeast Iowa Video Network.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
At Wolf Floral, you'll find everything you need to spruce up your summer. Located on the southeast corner of the Washington Square, we've got you covered from small gift items to the finest floral arrangements around. Wolf Floral, unique by choice, not by chance.
Here at The Morning Breath, we start every morning with style and grace. Engaging you with thoughtful and critically thinking topics to start your day.
Do you know that Pop-Tarts are like horrible for you?
While always maintaining a professional and family-friendly environment.
John, you're no longer a virgin.
Oh, and all the other stuff.
Wow, virgin. Yes.
We talk on all over the world.
Out of There's another word for that, Peter. What do we call that? Cold.
Cold.
It is cold. It's going to get
Weekdays at 7:15, only on the Southeast Iowa Video Network Facebook and YouTube page.
Back here for Demon Softball. They're up 7-0, 3 clean innings defensively. And now Hallie Cuddyback will be up to bat. Sorry, Bella Salazar. No, Cuddyback. Cuddyback fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. She walked in the first inning. They scored 5 runs with 2 outs and was one of those 5 runs. And then now she's pitching out there in the circle and batting. That one's way up high. 2-1 count. And the Panthers are just looking to get a clean inning out. They've been so close. They've been right there. They've had 2 outs with no one to come around yet in both innings. In that first inning, the Demons just went on an absolute roll. 3 hits, 1 walk to bring 5 across. And then in the second inning, Colby Griner got on with a walk with 2 outs. And then Olivia Anderson brought her home with that 2-run home run out to left field. But now it's a full count here. Here it comes. Swung on. Grounded over to Cook. The throw across the diamond. In time. First out of the inning. Just like that.
Now batting the right fielder, number 23, Mackenzie Messer.
Now Messer will be up. She's playing right field so far today. And she has an RBI single and came around to score as well in that first inning. Now she'll swing away here and fouled it off and out of play. Yo one swung on and missed. 0-2. So just like the first couple of innings, the Panthers getting through the first couple batters of the inning pretty quickly if they can get strike 3 here. Hung on, popped up. That's going to be some trouble out there, and it will fall. It'll dribble out to the fence and be a double for Messer. She's 2 for 2 today, and that one just hung up in the air for so long. Coleman was almost able to get underneath it, but it dropped just out of the reach of her glove. Dribbled onto the fence, and it gave Messer enough time to get around to second base. So the Demons have a runner in scoring position here with Natalie Hartman up to bat. She doubled in the first inning, brought home 2 runs, and now has another RBI opportunity. One count now after that one misses down low. Ground ball. Second base picked up by Burchett. Throw over in time. The runner will advance. Messer makes her way to third. And now there's 2 outs here. Kaylee Gertis up to bat. The 9th spot for the Demons.
Now batting number 16, Leah Gertis.
That one misses inside for ball 1, and the Demons have done a good job today. Not really chasing too much. They haven't given Martin really any free strikes. She's really had to earn every at-bat. Still looking for that first strikeout of the ball game. One. This is down low, ball 2. Kaylee Gertis. Grounded out in the first inning. Now she's looking to bring home the runner from third. That one misses up high, ball 3. Three-one count, hitters count. Let's see how aggressive Gertis is. Watches one fall down below the zone, and she'll take a walk. Oh, late call there. So she's got to come all the way back from basically first base, grab her bat, and focus back in here. Full count now. So 3-2 count. That one falls down low, and she will take first base after standing in to watch another pitch. So we'll head to the top of the order, Leighton Salazar. Looking for a first base hit of the ball game. Just broke over 200 career hits for the Demons. And there goes Gertis over to second. No throwdown. So if she can get her first hit of the ball game here, that'd be huge. The Demons could bring home 2 runs, get up 9-0 here in the third. She tries to put a drive into it, just a little late for first strike of the at-bat as it's fouled away. Panthers trying to get that third out without allowing a run. The Demons could continue their 2-out rallies here. They can bring another one across. 2-1 count. Just late on that one as well. Line drive down the third base line. The count's even at 2-2. Salazar's on it. Just needs to swing a hair sooner. There it is. Finding the grass in left field. That's going to bring home both runners aboard, and Salazar is going to work her way to second on the throw in. A 2 RBI double to make it 9-0 Demons.
Now batting in the center field, number 9, Ella Greiner.
Ella Griner up to bat. Got that runner on second now after this double. So there she goes. Layton trying to grab third. And they will call obstruction out there on the baseline. So she's safe at third. That was awkward all around on the slide in with Striegel blocking the base. There's a throw over in time from the shortstop Cook. And they'll get the third out, but another couple of runs come across the 2 outs on the Layton Salazar 2-run double. And we will head to the top of the 4th now here after the break.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
At Southeast Iowa Cabinets and Strabela Construction, we provide everything from design to complete installation of your kitchen cabinets. For small town service with competitive prices, Southeast Iowa Cabinets and Strabela Construction are here for you.
Back here in Washington for Demon Softball, we got another new pitcher out there in the circle. Bella Salazar will take over at the 9-0 lead. Magda Fro will go out to second base. And Cuddy Back is back in left field. Making a lot of changes out there, but now Bella Salazar, it's her turn to shine. But we talked about her a little bit. She had a 2.67 ERA last season, reached 100 strikeouts, only walked 37 players this year. Not missing as many bats, but she's doing a solid job out there. 3.89 ERA, 10 earned runs on the season so far. And now she has a quick couple strikes here on the leadoff batter, Parker Coleman. The 0-2 up high. Trying to drop it in there, but unable to sneak it in the zone. 1-2. Good pitch, though. Going off speed, trying to get Parker Coleman to chase something outside. She watches it goes by. 1-2, fouled away back to the backstop. 2-2. Here it comes. Looking for that strikeout. There it is. Swinging and missing is Parker Coleman. And that's the first strikeout for the first out for Bella Salazar.
The pitcher, number 26, Jolynn Martin.
Quick to get her first K. Now Jolynn Martin steps in. Salazar looking to get another strikeout here, but got the corners coming in. Colby Griner over that first base. Creeping in closer as the pitch is getting hit. Ground ball to shortstop. Picked up by Layton Salazar. First over. Just in time for the second out. Quick 2 outs.
The right fielder, number 9, Bella Dodds.
So 8 consecutive outs for the Demons after Colby Griner allowed the leadoff runner to reach in the second inning. Great pitch there, 0-1 count. I mean, Bella Salazar has been on her game so far with the strikeout and the routine grounder over the shortstop. 0-1. Just catching the bottom of the zone for strike 2. Now the Demons trying to work through another quick inning. 2 strikes here, 0-2. Here it comes. Dribble down, picked up by Salazar, throw over, got her. 3 up, 3 down for the second consecutive inning. And we're headed to the bottom of the 4th. Demons on top, 9-0.
At WCHC, our goal is to take great care of our patients and our staff.
We are able to approach you, take care of your issues, but also give you a path, as far as referrals or treating you right then and there.
Our role in the community is taking care of something that matters to everyone. It's their family and their health.
More than you expect for your health care.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Check out Community Profiles every Thursday, where our host, Greta Clemens, talks with people from around Washington about their stories and highlighting upcoming events. Make sure to tune in to Community Profiles every Thursday at 10 on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page. Your adventure starts here. Capper Auto Group Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram will get you ready in style. Meet with our friendly and experienced team to find a vehicle that gets you on the road, and rely on our service shop to keep you there. Capper Auto Group. See yourself the Capper experience.
Well, after the clean top of the 4th, the Panthers are still kept scoreless. Demons up 9-0. And now the main goal of the pitcher, Jolyn Martin, is to just get this game to the next inning. Demons just need 1 run to invoke the mercy rule. 10 runs after 4, 8 after 5. So if they're able to keep the Demons off the board here in the bottom, the Panthers are going to have to put some runs across in the top of the next inning. But up at the plate is Colby Greiner. She's walked in both of her appearances so far on 4 pitches both times, and there's ball 1. So 9 consecutive balls she's seen. There's the first strike. Grounded it over to Cook at short. Throw over the diamond in time for out number 1. Olivia Anderson up to bat. She had the 2-run bomb in the second inning. At the time, it put the Demons up 7-0. But now up 9-0. If Anderson could put it right back over the fence, this one's over. Pitch to her, high and away for ball 1. If you're Martin out there in the circle, you're not going to leave anything over the middle for Anderson, that's for sure. That was her second home run of the season and her 9th RBI. And there's a shot left field just over the glove of the left fielder Ensminger. And that's going to be an easy double for Olivia Anderson. I mean, what a strike off the bat. We saw her send one over the fence back in the second, but that one might have been even harder off the bat, just a little lower launch angle. So there's a line drive just over the glove of Ensinger, and all of a sudden the game-ending run is at second base. Haley Curtis will courtesy run for Anderson, and now Bella Salazar up at the plate. She just pitched a scoreless and clean top of the 4th. Now she takes strike 1. Martin's got to keep this ball in the infield. Anything in the outfield could score. There's one hitting off the chest of the third baseman Striegel. The throw over not in time, and Anderson moves over to third base on the throw.
Now batting 19, Hallie Cutback.
So now 2 runners are aboard. On the corners, coming in the pinch hit is Mia Davies for Bella Salazar, and Hallie Cutback up to bat. We saw her pitch a clean inning in the 3rd, and then she went back out to left field. And in that time, she walked in the 1st, and then grounded out the shortstop to lead off the top of the 3rd. Now here she is, 1 out, 2 runners on. The game-winning run at third. There goes Davies. Over to second. No throw down. We've seen that 3 times now. The Panthers playing very conservative ball when trying to stop their running game. Not throwing down yet. 1-1 count. Cuddy back, gets underneath it. It's a fly ball to the outfield. Picked up by Ensminger. Here comes the run. A great throw at the plate, and they get the runner out. What a play. The double play to end the inning. And what a throw by Ensminger. Giving the Panthers another opportunity here, which we will see in the top of the 5th, to score some runs and get themselves back in this game to extend it past the 5th. But we will see here after the break.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Summer is here, and Fairway's got you covered all baseball and softball season long. With a large variety and low prices, Fairway is the easy home run choice for all your grocery needs. Make Fairway your home field advantage.
At Washington Lumber and Home Center, our extensive knowledge, great pricing, and a long list of local installation experts, you are guaranteed to get the service you deserve with the quality you should expect. Washington Lumber and Home Center, your local place for great results.
My name is Levi Lyle. I have lived in Keota my entire life, but I've been an organic farmer for about a decade. Truly, the reason to do business locally is because of the joy and fulfillment that comes in relationships. Coming to Professional Proteins is an opportunity to work with good people.
Welcome back to the Southeast Iowa Video Network, sponsored by the Fairway Meat and Grocery of Washington. Helping us provide you broadcast of this game where the Demons are up 9-0, looking to go 3-0 in conference play. If Bella Salazar can keep the Panthers off the board here in the top of the 5th. Ensminger fouls it away, 0-2 count. Salazar had a real nice inning there in the top of the 4th. Struck out her first batter she saw, got her to swing and miss on one, and then had the next 2, the 4 and the 5 spot batters for the Panthers, ground out to shortstop. A nice breaking ball, taking a lot off of it. 1-2 is the count, though, as it just missed the bottom of the zone. Here's the 1-2, fouled away. Staying alive is Peyton Ensminger. Just saw her make the phenomenal play out there in left field. Trying to score from on the sac fly out there was Anderson, and Ensminger threw her out at the plate. Here's a ground ball to third base, picked up by Hartman. Throw over, not in time. Good speed from Ensminger. And that's going to be the first hit that the Panthers have had since the 2nd inning. The first base runner since that same time. Chaley Cook now up to bat. Leadoff single. Strike 1 to Cook. They're going to have to bring around a couple of runs this inning. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss there. Chasing it upstairs for strike 2. Shaylee Cook was out there in the circle for the 1 win the Panthers have. She's pitched almost 27 innings, 26 2/3 with a 5.51 ERA. It's the freshman. Now she is having to do some damage at the plate here with the backs against the wall. There's a swing and a miss, chasing that one outside and up high. The second strikeout for Bella Salazar of the night.
Now batting the shortstop, number 5, Lila Cook.
Ensminger still at first. Lila Cook now up at the plate. She's trying to lay down a bunt. That one popped up and just out of the reach of Anderson. Would have been a tough one to eat if you're a Panther. Can't get out on a bunt foul like that. Cook's got to lay one down here. If she squares around again, it's got to find dirt. She's just got to bury it. That one missing down low, 1-1. The 1-1 in there for a called strike. So now back ahead in the count is Salazar. See if she goes back in the zone or tries to get her the chase. That one, called strike 3 right at the top. Back-to-back Ks for Salazar. One swinging, this one looking.
Now batting, third baseman number 15, Lindsey Striegel.
And now we'll go to the 9-hole hitter for the Panthers, Lindsey Striegel. Grounded out to second in her lone at-bat of this game. She'll swing and miss on that one. Bella Salazar really feeling herself out there in the circle. She has been phenomenal in her appearance. Just allowed that base hit with a ground ball down the line. A tough, slow roller to third base. So she really hasn't allowed this team to hit much. In fact, no ball has been put in play that's reached the outfield yet. In fact, in this game, the Panthers have only put one out of the infield. Here's a ground ball to first base. See if she can beat her out. Griner just in time leaves the tag on. And that will be the third out of the inning.
At the end of 4.5, Washington
We will head. That'll be the end of the game, actually. 9-0. Run rule win for the Demons. 8 after 5, and they top that 9-0. A phenomenal day here for the Demons, and they just got started early. We'll have the post-game show here coming up after the break, so stay with us.
Breaking news.
Are you looking for a sports show with intensity?
And we'll see you in court, Mark Cuban, you broke bum.
Are you looking for a sports show with passion?
Moment of silence for the name Wells Fargo Arena.
And are you looking for a sports show with whatever this is?
And today we are counting down Justin Bieber's top 10 girlfriends. That's right.
Make sure to check out Andy and Hunter every Thursday on Prep Sports Plus, breaking down all the high school sports from across the Southeast Iowa region, talking about all your favorite schools such as Washington, Mount Pleasant, Fairfield, Waco, Winfield Mount Union, Pekin, and so much more. Make sure to check out Prep Sports Plus every Thursday at noon on the Southeast Iowa Live Facebook and YouTube page.
I love helping people. I always wanted to help people. That's what I love the most.
We do a really good job of growing our own, but also we are able to take your skills, adapt them to what we need, or grow them as well.
Our leadership group here, they are actively involved, always supportive of our new ideas and innovation here at the hospital.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics. Apply today.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
At Wolf Floral, you'll find everything you need to spruce up your summer. Located on the southeast corner of the Washington Square, we've got you covered from small gift items to the finest floral arrangements around. Wolf Floral, unique by choice, not by chance.
Here at The Morning Breath, we start every morning with style and grace. Engaging you with thoughtful and critically thinking topics to start your day.
Do you know that Pop-Tarts are like horrible for you?
While always maintaining a professional and family-friendly environment.
John, you're no longer a virgin.
Oh, and all the other stuff.
Flowers. Yes, great. We talk on all over the world. Out of
There's another word for that. Peter, what do we call that?
Cold.
It is cold. It's going to get
Weekdays at 7:15, only on the Southeast Iowa Video Network Facebook and YouTube page. The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
At Southeast Iowa Cabinets and Strabela Construction, we provide everything from design to complete installation of your kitchen cabinets. For small town service with competitive prices, Southeast Iowa Cabinets and Strabela Construction are here for you.
Welcome back here for Washington Demon Softball on the Southeast Iowa Video Network, powered by the Washington County Hospital and Clinics. 9-0 Demons win. And now this is a post-game show presented by Community First Credit Union. And the Demons really just took control from the first inning of the ball game. They had their ace out there, Colby Greiner, and she just shut down this offense. No hits allowed in the first inning. And once the Demons got up to bat, it was game over. Though the Panthers, they got the 2 outs pretty efficiently there. They allowed 2 walks, but had 2 outs through the first 4 batters of the Demons. And then Washington went on a roll. Bella Salazar, RBI single. Hallie Cuddyback walked. And then Mackenzie Messer with an 2 RBI single. And Natalie Hartman with another 2-run double. Then after that, another scoreless inning from Greiner, and she got things started for the Demon offense with a walk, and Olivia Anderson brought her home with that 2-run home run, a shot over the left field fence. She definitely provided the most explosive plays for the Demons today. She also had a double in the 4th inning, but was never able to come around and score because of a great play by Ensminger for the Panthers. But once the Demons got that lead, they were able to go to some other pitchers who haven't gotten as many opportunities this season as Greiner. In fact, they did go to Bella Salazar to end the game, but Hallie Cuddyback got some good work. She's only pitched in a couple of innings this season, only 2 1/3 coming in this game, but she got a full inning of work in this game, and she did a great job out there. She allowed a leadoff. That was Greiner who allowed the leadoff single there in her 2nd inning of work, but Cuddyback worked quickly. She got the leadoff batter the ground out to 2nd, and then Keegan Coleman, the leadoff batter for the Panthers, grounded right back to Cuddyback, and Cuddyback got the final out of the inning with a stringy strikeout. And that was a stretch where the Demons didn't allow a base runner for over 10 outs. They went on an 11-out streak before the Panthers could get another runner to reach base. And they were able to push it to 5 innings just because they kept the Demons off the board in that 4th inning. But they were unable to come around and score because of some shutdown pitching from Bella Salazar. She had 3 strikeouts, and she looked phenomenal this season. I mean, she started off a little rougher than she's liked, especially with how effective she was last year with the 2.66 ERA. But now it seems like she's definitely settled down into the season as we start to get more underway. I mean, we're finally playing some conference ball games this week, and Washington has been the story of the season so far out here in 3A. In the SEC, I mean, the Demons have definitely made statement win after statement win. This one just adding to the pile after the 2-game sweep of Burlington earlier this week. This 9-0 win against Mount Pleasant shows the Demons truly are one of the better teams here in the conference, if not the best. And they will, if they continue to play like this, they will be playing here hopefully for a state title as the season winds down in July. But the Demons, good pitching is going to have to carry them throughout the year. And if this hitting can awaken like it has the past couple of games, The Demons are going to be hard to get out. But it's 9-0. Demons on top. They get the victory today. They had it the entire way. And we will thank you guys for tuning in to this really short game, but a fun one at that. Saw the home run and a lot of hard-hit doubles and a lot of Ks for the Demons. But tune in next time here on the Southeast Iowa Video Network.